If you're ready to choose more than just a car and experience more than just a ride, come choose from our huge selection of new Mazdas and save with low 0.9% financing. It's time to move and be moved in your new Mazda from Team Mazda on Airline.
Conversations on a Friday morning.
We love it. We love it. This is something that's relatable to everybody.
It is.
Yeah.
We just went through all the foods. Welcome to it, everybody. W Plus 9 News. Now we've ended the very last part of 9 News this morning on your favorite sandwiches because we were talking about there's a deal the sandwich shop has in town, and we were talking about favorite sandwiches. You went with the Philly.
Yes.
That's not a bad move right there.
That's a great
good
choice. Yeah. It really is.
I saw
really thin bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and there's depending on what part of Philly you're from, that's a different. You get a without. There's something online. I can't remember who the heck it was. Somebody asked somebody, what's your favorite sandwich, and they said ice cream.
And ice cream
That's not wrong. That's genius.
That's
genius.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, look, down here in the South, mine would absolutely be a muffalata, and everybody,
Good answer.
there's just shops around here, pick your favorite muffalata, but man, you can't go wrong with a good sandwich unless you think a hot dog is a sandwich, and then I'm coming for you.
and then that's
a whole other debate.
Controversial.
It is controversial.
It is controversial. Yeah.
What do
Just
you
a long
think?
sandwich.
Sandwich? Hot dog sandwich?
I don't think if we're thinking about a sandwich and it's just pure form, no, it's not a sandwich.
Okay.
I think it's
Okay.
too long to be a
and bread,
sandwich.
but
But
no.
if you're very technical about it, it is a slab of meat, wedged between two
Some
pieces
bread.
of bread.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So that kind of.
Chicago dog would be your favorite sandwich then?
Oh, if we're talking from Chicago, yes. Oh, you can't go wrong with that. With a pickle, no.
I
Ketchup,
love a
just
Chicago
mustard.
dog.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
relish.
Oh yeah,
You really
absolutely.
can't go wrong.
Sport
Yeah.
peppers.
I'm
to
from
find
New
that
York,
here.
and I prefer the Chicago dog.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I
Okay.
love the way they load it up.
You don't like the dirty water dog right out of the corner of every?
The dirty water does make
I
it good.
love me a dirty water dog.
They say that's what
I
makes the
love
New
it.
York hot dogs and
the bagels, yeah.
it's something in the water.
Oh,
I'll
absolutely.
pass. I'll pass.
There you go.
Really?
It tastes good, though.
You gotta get a lucky dog on Bourbon Street. We've done that
that's
one
right.
year.
I've never had that.
It's delicious.
Oh, they are. They're
Yes,
glorious.
yes.
They are. They're
They
glorious.
do theirs in the dirty water too.
Well, recycled hot dog water, I think it's safe to say.
Not as
Maybe
far
not
as you know.
dirty. Yeah.
As far as you
You
know.
just can't look when they're handing it to you. You can't see how the sausage is made.
Well,
Figuratively,
that
in
goes
that
for a
case.
lot of
Oh my
foods,
gosh.
not just in Louisiana.
Yeah,
But I don't
yeah.
want to know how it's delicious. Do you want to see how it's? No, I don't.
No.
Just put it on
If
the
I
plate.
get sick,
Correct.
I'll pay for it later.
Yeah, right. Oh, well, yeah, we often do.
Man.
So
Actually, like when I pull up to a fast food window, I won't look too
Don't.
hard.
Stare
I was
straight
like-
ahead.
I was like, I just need to look away.
Stare.
Assume everything.
Straight ahead.
Perfect hygiene. Everything's on the up and up.
I'm the
I'm sure this
opposite.
person that's all tatted up here is a scholar and a gentleman, but
Yes.
we're gonna make sure I just grab the food and just keep it moving.
I'm
checking
sorry,
them out?
I'm the opposite
checking them out?
because I'm looking through the window.
Okay.
If you don't have gloves on your hand, I don't want you putting my lid on my cup with your raw hands. I don't know
Your
where
raw
your hands
hands.
been, what you've been doing.
I think
the
valid
pandemic
point.
spoiled me because
Yes.
I knew it before the pandemic,
Yes.
but I became enlightened
Yeah.
and
Yes.
alerted after the pandemic. So I
Right.
watch everything now.
Yeah.
It's like, can I get another lid? Oh, you know what?
Maybe
Don't
not.
worry about it.
You
I'll
have
just take the lid
tongs?
off and put
Yeah.
my straw in.
Sometimes you don't notice it, and I noticed when I would bring
Naked.
my daughter, she would go to McDonald's, she would get the little soft serve cone. They give you the waffle cone, they give you the ice cream,
Sure.
and they'll hand it to you, but they don't realize. So here's their hand raw on the waffle cone.
That's
You
gonna
want
be
to eat. You want to eat that
Yeah.
waffle cone. So
Yeah.
yeah, we make sure that they wrap it with like a
Yeah.
napkin.
Yeah.
Or don't eat the waffle
Good
cone.
advice. Ask for a napkin with
You
it.
don't, you don't notice it, but yeah, I mean,
Right.
you're gonna eat that. Their hand is
Yeah.
right on it.
Meanwhile, I'm dropping stuff in the parking lot, picking it up, and putting it in my mouth.
5-second rule, right?
I mean,
yeah.
I
love it.
5-second rule.
Or
That's
10
funny.
or 20.
Well, if it works, it works.
The gum is still chewy.
Well,
Oh,
It's kind of
man.
crunchy. It's crunchier than I remember.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I
So
love it.
yeah, I mean the debate down here. Look, any food down here is going to be pretty good. So whatever sandwich it is, whatever. I mean, we got some good stuff.
Oh, just wait, crawfish season,
It's
right? We've
right-
been talking about that. Yes.
Yeah.
It's delicious. The prices are dropping,
Yeah,
and
they're
as we
starting.
get closer and closer to Easter, hello.
Can I drop names?
Please.
Okay, I live
Here we
across the
go.
street from Rouse's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Smelling?
They
Smelling
boil
fantastic?
crawfish,
Yeah.
Yes.
shrimp.
Yeah.
So tasty.
Hello.
All right. Guess what's
Kid
getting
you
delivered
not.
to the door in a minute?
Yeah. Thank you.
Box from Rouse's.
So good.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
they
good.
do. You're right.
I think there's
one of
a
the
few
spots.
other scents in Louisiana that's
Yeah.
greater than a crawfish boil. You smell it and you just
Yeah.
feel happy.
That's one of
you
those
know?
things that somebody in the neighborhood starts going, then all of a
Yeah.
sudden there's more and more people showing up.
Right.
They just know it. It's like you don't even have to make it happen.
Yeah.
It's just a universal call.
Yeah.
Party coming.
Love that.
Yeah, I love it.
Ah.
And here's the thing. Right now is the perfect time for it. We got Mardi Gras going on. We got the
Yes,
boils about to
yes.
happen, and you, my man, have put together a forecast. Exactly. Stretch it out. That looks brilliant. This is great. What great weather.
Hey, the man of the hour, your best friend over here. I wasn't your best friend last weekend, I'll tell you that. The weather last weekend was terrible, but we're looking a lot better. You are looking live over in New Orleans in the Big Easy, and the weather's going to be easy on us over the next couple of days. A little bit on the cool side at BTR right now. Won't kid you on that. 42 degrees, so maybe the extra layer, but then you'll shed that layer in the afternoon. It was a weak front that moved through yesterday. We can tell by a couple of things. We didn't really get any rain, but yesterday's high was 74 ahead of the front, but today, even behind the front, we're still expected to get to 74, so that doesn't really change. Sunny skies and nice highs next couple of days. The parades are looking great right on through Sunday. Mardi Gras for Tuesday, for Fat Tuesday. Now, it's not going to be a washout. I think we get through the first half of the day unscathed, but then late in the day, going into Tuesday night, not only the possibility of rain, but maybe even a couple strong to severe thunderstorms. Earlier this morning, it was the immediate coastline that still had a little bit of cloud cover. Now everybody's clearing out from north to south, and that's why it makes sense that down to the south they're a little bit milder this morning, starting in the 50s. Then we see the dew points do a little roller coaster. It culminates at peaks on Tuesday when we get all the ingredients together for that next big frontal system. But for today, we're looking great. Temperatures easily make it into the 70s, but very low humidity, so you don't have to worry about that. Overnight lows tonight, they're going to be right back into the upper 40s, and then we're still living in the 70s right on through the weekend. But when we get to Mardi Gras, again, this is mostly for Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night. We're in a level 2 here, so kind of the good news, bad news. The good news, the level 3 kind of pushed back up to the north. Right now, that 3 is outside of our viewing area. Good, let's keep it there, right? But the bad news, this level 2, it actually dropped all the way down to the coast, and even though right now, for Mardi Gras, New Orleans front and center, they're outside of this looking in, I suspect they'll be throwing in the next frontal system. It looks like Tuesday night, this is around 8 p.m. Tuesday. The farther north you go, that's going to be the better chance of showers and thunderstorms, but the whole thing clears out of here pre-dawn Wednesday, so I went ahead and took out the chance of rain for that Wednesday. Whatever we get, it's going to be a quick hitter, so barely anything. Forecast for today, this is Chamber of Commerce weather, right? Lots of sunshine, and we'll take it up to 74 degrees. Significantly lower humidity. Tonight, still on the cool side, though. If you have early evening plans, I think you'll be fine. If you're going to be out late tonight, you probably do want to throw the jacket into the mix. Bunch of parades, we'll try to knock them all out. Tonight's parade looking good, dropping into the upper 50s. Spanish Town noon Saturday is looking fine, and also the parades that are going on for both Plaquemine and for New Roads. And even in New Roads, that's got a late night start or a later evening start. You probably won't need anything heavy, maybe just a light extra layer, that's it. And the same thing for Sunday night, as we see Camogo is going to get down to the mid 50s right by the end of the evening. 10-day forecast in good shape too. Other than Tuesday night, we are looking mainly good. 7-11, Tico Fox, how are the roads?
Well, traffic is in good shape too, Jared. I'm just still trying to figure out, did everyone take off for Mardi Gras? Traffic has been unusually light and remains that way on 12 westbound, moving out of the Denham Springs area. Haven't seen a whole lot of volume around here all morning. This is a look at range. Traffic's flowing quite smoothly as you make your way west on 12, all the way out towards Drusilla. Here's a live look here as drivers make their way towards the 10-12 split. And if you're headed towards downtown, still pretty light around College Drive. Right now, you're looking at about a 15-minute drive from Juban on out towards the 10-12 split. We'll be right back.
Real quick before you get going, some things we want to let you know about, including a road closure. This is from DOTD that could impact your drive. I want to give you a look here. We're talking about in Gonzales. Going to move you in here so you know exactly what we're talking about. This is LA 74. It's going to be shut down for a number of hours depending on the day there, Liz.
That's it. It's going to be closed from 8 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. each day. Today through Wednesday, Entergy crews will be working on those utility lines and poles in that area. So a good early heads up for our friends there in Ascension Parish. We want to take you to Livingston Parish here for a deadly crash. This was the scene we showed you at 10 o'clock last night. This was a crash on I-12 East near Jubin Road. Traffic was shut down in that part of the world after that crash. Right now, that investigation is ongoing. Still unclear what caused that crash.
We'll keep you in the know, of course. I want to make sure that you're aware of this as well. Up on the bluff, Coach Sean Wall is going to be remembered today, a legendary coach for the Jags, the blue and gold. Liz, there's a kind of a memorial service beginning, just in like 45 minutes, a funeral to follow. And
look, he was so loved that public viewing, it's going to last for 2 hours from 8 to 10 this morning. So keep in mind, it's going to be busy around the mini dome there today because the memorial will take place at 10 a.m. with a couple of other services in around the morning hours, all kind of expected to wrap up around noon. Keep in mind, roads might be a little bit busy around there. We'll let you know and we'll bring you to it.
Celebration of life there, and then, well, celebrating Mardi Gras right here. There's a lot going on today and into the weekend all over South Louisiana. You see our Matt Venezia right there because BRPD is going to be heavily involved with security. As you let those good times roll, they're going to be out there trying to make sure that everything is safe. The economic impacts are huge. There's a lot going on.
Boy, from the first nighttime parade in New Roads to the crew of Shenandoah on Monday, there is so much going on in our part of the world that if you don't want to go down to the Big Easy, you can stay right here and have a lot of fun with some great weather on tap.
I'm actually good at catching throws. I don't know if I pointed. If it were like a sport,
he's our guy.
I'm telling you.
You good?
I'm good. You got to find a place on the barricade on the fence. You get your foot in, and then you go like real tall. But you wait. You can't just stay there tall because then they'll avoid you. You got to wait. Although you got to check what's behind
you.
you.
All the kids behind them are like,
check
really?
behind you.
That's a great tip. Okay.
Love it.
Anchored by the performance and reliability of the Civic and Accord, Honda has once again been named the best car brand for the 4th year running by U.S. News and World Report. Come see the lineup of award-winning Hondas at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda on Seagan Lane.